I started pre-flighting the Nano Talon today for a flight this week. It took me a couple of hours to get it ready to go. I was surprised how much I had forgotten and how much it actually changed since I flew this in January, I guess it is. My eye surgery kind of knocked things down there for a while. But that's in the past. Tomorrow's my final visit to the eye surgeon, and we'll get some real answers tomorrow. So I was getting this ready to go. I found that I needed to flash the Crossfire receiver with the current firmware. Whoops, this doesn't fit in this cradle very well. Oops, the radio's off right now. Took me a little while to get it to connect up with a telemetry radio, but I did that, tested everything on the notebook here. I then did go in and play with the auto takeoff again. That's where we left this. This model had been flown 4 times or so. It had got its airspeed calibration flights, it got its auto-tune flights, and was pretty much ready to do everything when I started having eye surgery. And so I decided to back off, redo the airspeed calibration flights, redo the auto-tune flights, just because the others were my first ever that I had done. Now I'm a little more comfortable with it. I think I can get a little better auto-tune. I know I can get a little better airspeed calibration. So today, after I got the RC receiver firmware upgraded, like I say, I took it outside to play with that auto takeoff feature that befuddled me so much back in January.
Takeoff. Takeoff.
So now I know exactly how the sequence starts and how to abort it. All you have to do is flip the takeoff switch back down and it aborts the automatic takeoff. And my original problem, I think, was I had it set up to start spooling up the motor after it was out of my hand. So that's the way the auto takeoff is set up, and I understand it more than I did by playing with it in the yard here today. Let's go in and look at those parameters real fast. Okay, this is the altitude it will circle at, which is about 100 feet, 36 meters, 102 feet if it were precise. And it'll be 144 meters away, and that gives me that slope up that might have been a problem the last time too. Anyway, so we're going to leave those the same. All of this is the same. So that slew, which is right here, takeoff throttle slew. This is that 20% ramp up we're seeing. This parameter sets the slew rate for the throttle during auto takeoff. Throttle slew rate, where is that? Oh, that's in a different parameter.
Throttle slew rate would be used if this is 0. Elsewise, perimeter is used during takeoff. For rolling takeoffs, it can be a good idea. Yeah. Value below 20 is not recommended. So I may play with that. So a value of 20 means to advance the throttle over 5 seconds on takeoff. So this 20 would be advancing the throttle to 100%. This is where I had this set to 72. Everybody thinks that plus my climb out based on this distance versus altitude was probably why I didn't get a good automatic takeoff when I tried it back and destroyed the motor on this mini Talon. Nano Talon, excuse me. It's not the mini Talon, it's the Nano Talon. So I'm going to leave these as they are. That little ramp up kind of gives me a get ready, get set, go moment to get ready to throw it and try to throw it slightly up, but try to get some speed on it as I throw it. I can throw them for manual. I guess those of us who helped me go over that the last time, we saw that my climb rate and throttle being at 70% may have been a problem, although we weren't sure about the 70%. Anyway, I'm still nervous to try it, but after doing a airspeed calibration and a auto tune on that model again, it's time to try an automatic takeoff with it. So that's what I'll be doing. Didn't remember how many cameras I had to charge. It's going to take me about another 2 hours today just to go through and mock up packing the car and taking everything out at the field and setting it up to fly. It's been several months. I think January the 18th was the last time I flew. So that's what's going on here. Expect to see the Nano Talon back in the air this week. Thanks a lot, guys.